my channel, and today's video is going to be on this new palette from MUA. This is called the Fire Vixen palette. I got this from Superdrug in store and it was £5. It is on the website and they have 3 for 2 currently at the moment, so you can, buy 2 items and get another one free. This palette does have 15 eyeshadow shades. Now on the back it does identify 3 different types of eyeshadow. It says there are matte eyeshadows, high pearl eyeshadows, and then just normal eyeshadows. And I can tell this because on the breakdown of ingredients it lists them all as separate. There are 8 matte eyeshadows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of the high pearl shadows and 2 which is just classes as normal shadows, which are these 2, and they are maybe like a satin kind of colour, but it doesn't list them as satin or anything, it just lists them as eyeshadow. So I did a review a few months ago and on the Burning Embers palette, also by MUA. I will link it down below, and it does have some similar kind of tones and shades to this one, like the reds, the warm colours and some of the golds, but that palette I didn't like it, and you'll see that in that video. The pigmentation was just not there, but I've used this palette today and I've used it on my eyes, and wow, this palette is so much better. The formula is not the same across the 2 palettes. I kind of feel like because they increased the volume of eyeshadows in that palette, they decreased the quality. But this one, it has less eyeshadows, but these are so good. This is like the best cheapish palette that I've bought in a while. I will say that the metallics are actually nicer and a lot softer than the mattes. The mattes still have colour to them, but as you'll have seen in the swatches earlier, the payoff is not as good as the metallics. The metallics were really soft when I touched them. Normally you might think they might be a little bit gritty, but they're absolutely lovely. I would buy this palette just for these metallics, or pearls as they call them, but they're absolutely lovely. So the palette does have a lot of warm shades in this eyeshadow palette, and a lot of people are going mad about it at the moment, so I'm not surprised they've jumped on the trend. I do need to say though, I wish they had a darker brown colour, because I used this one on my eye today, on my outer kind of V. That was the darkest colour that I could get in the palette, and I don't feel like it gives my eyes enough definition, so I wish there was a darker brown. I would really have liked to have seen that. And the whole palette is pretty warm, apart from these kind of 2 greys here, which they are nice. I just kind of feel like they're a little bit misplaced in the palette because everything is so warm and you've got these 2 grey colours. Because really when you're doing with like your browns, like this kind of colour, your rose golds, your reds, you will probably want to put like a nice deep brown with them and not a grey. So I think these are a little bit, different. They're still nice, they swatched okay, but I probably wouldn't use them when I would create something like an eye look with these tones. So as I said before, I did create this eye look today. I wish there was a darker colour I could have put in my crease, but I still think it looks quite nice. I used this rose gold shade on my lid, and I used the Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadow brush to do that. And that brush is specially formulated for the Makeup Geek foiled shadows, which, foiled shadows are hard to pick up pigment with a brush, so that brush is specially formulated for that kind. So I used that brush thinking, well, it'll probably pick up this pretty well, and it did, but I probably think it would have picked it up a little bit better with my finger. It was nice, but I think I got better payoff on a finger swatch than I did when I used my brush and I put it on my eye. So my final thoughts for this eyeshadow palette, I actually quite like it, and I will be trying more looks with it. Probably, as I said before, not using these grey shades, but I love the metallic shades. They're really good, and for £5, even if you just bought it for them metallics, it would be a really nice palette. But yeah, everybody's loving this warm trend that's going on, and it's made it quite affordable that MUA have brought out a palette, showing off them tones. So yeah, I really like it. The mattes did blend quite well. They probably didn't have as much pigmentation as, say, the Colourpop Yes Please eyeshadow palette that I reviewed last week, but still quite nice. And yeah, that's my final thoughts on it. I would go pick it up. It's only a £5. And thanks for watching. Check out my other videos and I will see you again soon. Bye.